Mining, it's a dangerous job, no doubt. We rely on miners for the raw materials that build our world, but the pursuit of these resources can come at a terrible cost. Throughout history, mining disasters have claimed countless lives, leaving behind grief and sparking calls for change. These tragedies, as devastating as they are, serve as stark reminders of the importance of safety in this high-risk industry. Each disaster, a harsh lesson learned in blood and tears. By understanding what went wrong, we can prevent future tragedies and protect the lives of those who labor underground. In this essay, we'll delve into some of the most impactful mining disasters in history. We'll explore the events, the aftermath, and most importantly, the lessons learned. These stories are not just about the past. They serve as a reminder of the responsibility we all share to prioritize safety and protect the lives of those who work tirelessly to fuel our modern world. The year was 1906, the location, northern France. The Courrières mine, one of the largest coal mines in Europe, became the site of unimaginable tragedy. On the morning of March 10th, a massive explosion ripped through the mine shafts. The cause, most likely, a spark igniting coal dust. The impact was catastrophic. Over 1,000 miners lost their lives, making it the worst mining disaster in European history. The disaster sent shockwaves throughout the world. The aftermath was met with grief, anger, and demands for accountability. The scale of the tragedy exposed the inadequate safety measures and the lack of government oversight. Just 2 years after Courrières, tragedy struck again, this time on American soil. December 6, 1907 dawned like any other day in Monongah, West Virginia. But deep beneath the surface, in the interconnected network of mines numbered 6 and 8, disaster lurked. An explosion, likely caused by methane gas or coal dust, tore through the mine shafts. The force was so powerful that it was felt for miles around. The death toll was staggering. 362 men and boys perished, making it the deadliest mining disaster in US history. The Monongah disaster exposed the lack of safety regulations and the often exploitative practices of the mining industry at the time. The tragedy spurred public outcry and fueled the growing labor rights movement. Section 4, the Benxihu Colliery Disaster, a Preventable Tragedy. The Benxihu Colliery Disaster, which occurred in China in 1942, stands as a chilling example of how negligence and disregard for safety can lead to unimaginable loss. On April 26th, a fire erupted in the mine. What should have been a containable incident spiraled into mass casualty due to a series of fatal errors. Escape routes were inadequate, and to make matters worse, the mine managers made the horrific decision to close the mine shafts in an attempt to starve the fire of oxygen. This horrific act trapped the miners inside, condemning them to a slow and agonizing death. The official death toll was 1,549, but many believe the actual number to be far higher. Section 5. Remembering the fallen, protecting the future. The mining disasters at Courrières, Monongah, and Benxihu, along with countless others, stand as grim reminders of the human cost of mining. These tragedies forced the world to confront the dangerous conditions miners faced daily. The lessons learned from these disasters led to significant changes in mining regulations and safety practices. Improved ventilation systems, stricter safety standards, and the use of new technologies were implemented to prevent future tragedies. But the fight for mine safety is far from over. As long as there are resources to be extracted from the earth, there will be risks. It is our collective responsibility to remember these disasters not just as historical events, but as stark reminders of the importance of vigilance, accountability, and unwavering commitment to the safety of those who work in this demanding and essential industry. We owe it to the memory of those lost, to never forget the lessons learned, and to strive for a future where mining can be carried out safely and responsibly, protecting the lives of those who make it possible.